My dear brothers and sisters, it's the beginning of Lent, and here I come as your penance, a video message from your pastor. Happy to be able to connect with you in this way. It's more personal than just a bulletin article, but I wanted to assure you of my prayers, and I hope you're praying for me as we begin this season of conversion. We all have room for improvement. That's the good news, right? That the Lord gave us a potential when He created us for greatness. So there's always room for us to cooperate with His grace, and I'm committed as the rector of the cathedral and as your pastor to providing as many opportunities for that spiritual growth as possible. So I hope you'll join me for some of these as is able to with your schedule and other commitments. First of all, I just want to invite you, if Mass has not been something that you've been able to do more than on Sundays and holy days, daily Mass is an invitation I want to offer to you. There's nothing greater than spending that time in prayer and receiving our Lord in the Holy Eucharist. So I just encourage you, if you can get to Mass, even if it's not every day, but maybe one extra time during the week, but to take that maybe as an invitation for Lent. Of course, prayer in general is wonderful, and we've got that opportunity at home anytime, but I hope you will turn off screens and devices and find that quiet time even at home to spend a little extra time maybe reading the scriptures this Lent. Of course, prayer together. On Fridays, we'll have Stations of the Cross, both at 12 noon and at 7 p.m. And a special treat this year, right before the 7 p.m. stations, starting at 5:45, we're going to have a catered meal together. Of course, it's going to be meatless. I'm not much of a cook, that's why it's going to be catered. And it's catered by a local favorite, DeGidio's, a St. Paul longtime institution. So it's going to be pasta and salad. So if you can't do pasta because of gluten, you're going to have plenty of salad available for you too. But together we can come as a family of faith and walk through this season. So I hope that you'll be able to make it for some of those Lenten suppers. Please, because we are catering it, we have to order it the day before. Could you just give us an RSVP by noon on Thursday through our website, and that'll let us know how much food to order. And again, this food, we're going to have a suggested offering of $5 a person. We're keeping it as low as possible, but if you can't make that, just come anyway. What else? Oh, there's a lot going on. For education, there's a series on Tuesday evenings for young adults. That's everyone in your 20s and 30s, and it's going to be called Restless Hearts. That's a phrase that comes from St. Augustine. You know, if you remember anything about him, he was kind of a wild young man until through the prayers and tears of his mother, St. Monica, he had a great conversion and became one of the great saints of the church and one of the greatest intellectuals. So it's going to be this series talking about this inner transformation, specifically pitched to our young adults, and it's going to be using insights from St. Augustine's famous work, The Confessions, which is his chronicle of his own conversion story. So hope that you'll be able to have a good experience for our young adults there. And then on Wednesday evenings, a series for all adults. So this one is going to be on the church's social tradition. That is, Catholic teaching about society. That is, our faith isn't just something that's personal, but the gospel tells us something about the society we live in and how we're to interact with it, and how the gospel wants to be something that lifts up our broken society. So it's got a whole blue ribbon panel of different speakers coming every week with fascinating topics. That's, again, open to all adults. And for both of those series, there's an opportunity at the end to have small group discussion. I hope you've all heard Archbishop Hebda's invitation for all Catholics to participate in a small group this Lent. If you haven't yet signed up for one, or one doesn't fit your specific time needs, you could come to one of these and then have small group discussion at the end of it. So the whole thing will just be 7 to 8:30. So the lecture and question and answers for an hour, and then 8 to 8:30 for that small group discussion. Now, what else is going on? This Saturday morning is a morning of recollection for the men of the parish and any other men that you might want to invite or who hear about this. And then the following week, we have one for the women of the parish and any other women that want to come. Please RSVP online. However, for the men, if you're getting to watch this video and it's past the deadline, just come anyway. Father Ryan Glazer is going to be giving both of those mornings of recollection, and I know it'll be a rich and spiritually profitable time. Also together on Sunday evenings, we're going to continue our tradition from Advent of having solemn Vespers. So 4 p.m. every Sunday of Lent, we'll have sung evening prayer together in the main church. That's another great way to keep the Lord's Day holy. Other things will be happening around the cathedral, special events and all. So just make sure that you're signed up for Flocknote. I know most of you are getting this video because you are signed up, but some people might have gotten the video from our website or from YouTube channel. So make sure you go to our website and sign up for Flocknote, and you get our weekly video or weekly email. I can't promise to do a video all the time, and that might be too much penance for you anyway. But know of my prayers for all of you. Have a blessed Lent.